and you had plans on going to this auction, and this news story here discourage you because you're like, oh, Jay-Z's going to be able to get the rights back in, what's this, 2024, 7 years. The rights are going to revert back to him. If history repeats itself and Jay-Z catches scandal like R. Kelly or Diddy, or one step further, God, I'm gonna knock on wood for this ugly ass big lip motherfucking sideshow Bob looking motherfucker, lose his life. That shit is gonna be worth a lot of money. Especially if Jay's not here. And his two-thirds will go straight to Beyonce as the wife, or the kids will get it, or his parents or his siblings will be fighting over it. But you, the person that got that other thing, you know what the streaming sales is going to be like if, God forbid, something happened to this dude. You see what Biggie sales did, and Pac sales did, and Whitney sales did, and Michael sales did, and Prince sales did. The labels, they recoup 10 times over when these people die. They could have recouped it already. They're going to make gazillions more off of these dead people, bro, because they own all the shit at the end of the day. So if you got a percentage or a piece of this, and you know, like I know, how history repeats itself with the people that worship Lucifer. They don't ride off into the sunset like a goddamn cowboy movie. No, motherfucking them and the horses getting slaughtered, or they're gonna be slaughtered. You're gonna see the horse running off into the sunset by itself. But Jay-Z's not gonna be on that horse. And like I said, I'm knocking on wood. I'm not wishing no bad for him. But as history repeats itself, ask R. Kelly, ask Diddy, ask, we can't ask those who ain't here no more. But if you got knowledge yourself, if you got just a smidget of common sense, you know these people don't all start dying as soon as they rights revert back to them. So Jay-Z's lawyer putting that out there to discourage anybody from buying them shares. Trust me when I tell you, that nigga is not riding off into the sunset. It's not going to happen. He done effed over too many people. His karma's coming back to him. He done blocked too many of us to think that he ain't block his motherfucking blessings. Trust me. If you got the money, go and get it. Go and get it. Can you imagine having a third of the Thriller album? Or a third of I Will Always Love You? Or a third of Purple Rain? That's what you will be giving up if you listen to this fool discourage you into not purchasing it because he get his full rights back in 7 years. Don't fall for it. This is the Jedi mind trick. The nigga is spinning y'all. Trust me. Jay-Z is spinning y'all. Do not let him discourage you from going to drop that bag, because in 7 years, anything can happen. And if something do happen, that 1.2 million that you drop in to get grabbed at, you're going to make about 50 million. Especially if this nigga goddamn something happened to this nigga and they do a movie, Roc-A-Fella movie, they not going to be able to do shit without you. Yeah, they may have the majority of the vote, You might have the minority, but whoever you are going to eat 10 times over. Trust me. Do not let this bubble lip Sean nigga discourage y'all from going to that auction. Go get it. Go get it. Trust me. That is a Jedi mind trick for your ass to tell you, oh, he gonna get the rights back in 7 years. So if you buy it, you know, your third ain't gonna be worth nothing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Even though his rights revert back to him, those are only certain type of rights for the music, for the publishing, those type of things. That he don't get the third back automatically. Don't fall for it. They are playing a mind trick on y'all. Get that third, sit on it, or make him buy it for you. But don't go up. Do not get discouraged thinking that, oh man, he gonna get the rights back in 7 years, and he's lying. He'll get his rights back, just like Ashanti talking about she got her rights back, you know, to do the Ashanti album over, and she's re-recording it over, and she's gonna re-release it, this, that, and the other. But it ain't the masters, it ain't the original. So don't let Jay-Z discourage you people out here. All right? It's a mind trick. Trust me. How much? 1.2 million is the minimum sale for the auction. And you got to put down 250,000 just to get in the building. Some tracks are not worth buying twice. Like, trust me, bro. If it wasn't worth nothing, he wouldn't have been trying to get Dame to sell it to him. He got Biggs. He bought Biggs' share. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't whatever he gave Biggs wasn't enough for Dame, because Dame was like, nigga, that ain't no money you talking about. And Dame didn't give up his share. Biggs sold his. That's why Jay got 2 of the thirds. That's why his lawyer said you're only gonna have a third, so you're gonna, because Biggs ain't got his shit no more. That nigga sold his shit already. That nigga Ben sold his shit when he came home from jail. Hey, yo, Jay, you want it? He probably gave Biggs short though, because Dame ain't whatever he gave Biggs wasn't enough for Dame, because he offered Dame the same amount. Yeah, so all y'all rich people out there that got a 250,000 to go walk up in the auction to wave that paddle, they're not gonna keep your 250 if you don't win. You'll get your 250 back. It's not a non-refundable deposit. It's just a deposit to get in the building to make sure you got the money for the bare minimum, because they probably gonna start at 250. But the 250, I mean the 1.2 million is what is where they starting at. But the good thing about it, like I said before, is any extras Dame get to put in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he's hoping, the bid goes for 2-3 million, so he can get some extra money for himself. But it is what it is, man. All right. Choke no joke. I just came on to talk to y'all about this auction August 29th. We'll see what happens. All right. Choke no joke. I will be back. I might come back later depending on what news come out. But I got some videos dropping on the hour, so y'all stay tuned in. And I got some stuff with that dirty pig from Compton, all right? One love.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload when Larry tried to turn me into a mole. Told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos, chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go.
Supreme Bigger Figure, Big Cap, The Warden, The Club King.
The DJ Johnny Walker Red.
MC Frank Jigger, the celebrity's choice.
Sean Brophy, sound engineer.
Choke, no joke. Legendary videographer.
Sterling Cox. I was the head of security.
Alpha Grinya.
My name is V.
Omega.
Big G. It's Vim Rock from the legendary Naughty by Nature.
Styles P the Ghost, LOX, D-Block.
Tech, Smith & Wesson.
LB Fan, Mr. Cheeks.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert, Kid Capri.
The tunnel was a hip-hop nucleus.
It was the epicenter.
It was the domain, the temple.
It was the Mecca.
Nothing was that melting pot of hip-hop.
They kept the paradigm going.
It's almost like what Roc-A did for street basketball. The tunnel was that of music industry.
My Sunday ritual going to the tunnel was, I'm telling you, your ass better be there.
We just pretty much did push-ups.
We had to drink drink a couple bottles of Hennessy, go get smoked.
Leave the jewelry and watches at home.
Before you even get to the tunnel, you gotta get on the block.
You started from 11th Avenue, and when you got to that door, the search procedures was no other.
First time I ever heard of take your shoes off, open your mouth was in the tunnel.
It was damn near everything but a full cavity search.
Security at the tunnel was no joke.
The beatdowns did happen.
Some of them, if you had that chain out, that shit was leaving with one of them niggas.
We had a handful of cats. When we were taking you out, they were digging in your pockets.
The code check at the tunnel was crazy because you didn't know if you was gonna get your shit back.
Sometimes the bloops happen where you might not get your coat.
A lot of boys wanted to get their girls some fur coats, you know, so I mean, it was free.
The bar was always on till after the tunnel.
You might get fake alcohol. Bartenders might have got counterfeit.
The dance floor is always rocking.
It looked like a video all the time.
The tunnel had a very unique situation at the bathroom. It was co-ed.
The bathroom was Sodom and Gomorrah.
I was like this, trying to look past the dudes like when they was going in the urinal.
The tunnel was a one-stop shop. They had food, they had alcohol, drugs.
I saw weed the tub. It was just oozing money.
Backstage is like the club amongst the club.
That's where all the so-called stars who was scary to be in the crowd, that's where they hung out at.
The dopest things about the tunnel for me to remember is hearing my records get played up in there.
The top, maybe, of all-time tunnel banger.
Or anything Bad Boy.
Every Biggie record, any shit by Hov.
Shook Ones was bananas in there.
Nori Capone, that Bang Bang.
Annie Up.
Any one of Buster joints.
Wild Out would actually start a fight.
The best performance I ever seen, Jay-Z performed in front of the DJ booth. The DJ booth was bouncing like a ball.
Snoop and Dre, when Dre was there.
DMX, Get At Me, Dog.
The king of the tunnel was Jay-Z.
Busta Rhymes.
DMX is the king.
Queen of the tunnel.
Mary J. Blige.
Foxy and Lil' Kim.
Eve.
King of the tunnel record label-wise was Def Jam.
Bad Boy.
The best DJ at the tunnel was Flex.
Big Cap, all day. Flex used to break off the records, but he used to try to bully Cap, like, don't spin this, because when I get here, I want to spin it. No, nigga, fuck wrong with you?
What the tunnel did for artists, it solidified their street music.
That gave us a platform, set up Rough Riders, Roc-A-Fella, Bad Boy, slew of other artists.
The closing of the tunnel, it was kind of sad because that was a big piece of hip hop.
So losing the tunnel was like a little kid losing Disney.
A famous mosque closing down.
I think when the tunnel closed, it was necessary. Niggas was coming to miss me.
When you hear people of the late 70s talked about Studio 54, the tunnel was the Studio 54 of hip hop.
Choke no joke, I'm still here. I gotta play one for my man Shard. He got a special request, so I got to play that for my man Shard. You know how we do.
Check it out. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, through those 9 months, don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. He about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing and clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid, instead of getting they moving, this nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it Roc-A's. Everybody in the jacks, waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill was so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. Choke no joke, learn from mistakes. Keep chasing that paper, you gonna catch a case. DJ S&S the great.
Choke no joke, yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke, chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke, niggas choke no joke. Choke.